of you don't know me, my name is David Marquez. I'm a Ruby leader of this amazing company. Before Vida Divina, just so I can tell you a little bit about me, I was a canine officer for about 10 years. It's something that I studied for, and I graduated from college. So I majored in criminal justice. My dream was always to be like as a kid, it was always to be a superhero. So I couldn't be a superhero, and particularly Batman. So I was the next big thing about probably a police officer or a firefighter, right? So I chose the police officer. I made it to that point. It wasn't what I expected. It's a very stressful job, long hours, you get a lot of people on you, and it just wasn't what I thought it would be. It wasn't like I was going to be like the hero of the department. It wasn't that at all. So basically, I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. I got very overweight, weighing nearly 300 pounds, which that put into jeopardy my position. For being an active officer to just probably being sitting down in the office all day. So now working with the canine, I was working particularly with the canine unit. So that's what basically put that in jeopardy, right? So basically, this product, this company came into my life just by accident, I guess you can say. My sister-in-law, who's already was already taking it at the time. She introduced it to us. She introduced it to the family, and we took it. 1 week myself, just to tell you my results with 1 week, I lost 12 pounds in 1 week. Okay, 12 pounds. Now the detox, it's not you're gonna hear it's not a laxative. It's not a fat burner, but that's my testimony. Okay, what happened was I had a bunch of buildup. I was going to the gym. I wasn't losing any weight. I was eating better, but I wasn't losing any weight. Why? Because basically I had all this toxicity build up in my body, or the nutrients of whatever I was consuming, the healthy food, just wasn't working. All right, because I had all that toxic buildup. So basically, this detox came in and removed all that toxicity in my body. And now they invited me to meetings because I had such a big testimony. I obviously took more of the products, what you're going to hear about in the presentation. I took more of the products, and my total testimony, I lost about 60 to 70 pounds in my total testimony. So almost went from 290 to 220. So it's an amazing product. And that's when they started inviting me to the meetings, and because I had a big testimony, I didn't know what I was getting myself into, and they explained everything to me, the compensation plan, what you're going to hear about the product, what you're going to hear as well. And they invited me to an event called the GoPro, and that's where I met a lot of you people, a lot of the people you're going to meet today, a particular person you're going to meet today. That was my first ever event, and that's basically where all the magic happened. I learned a lot about what really network marketing was, and basically after all those meetings and reunions, I basically was sick and tired of being sick and tired. After seeing all these people with some not even having an education, some not even being able to speak English, right? But they were making more money than me, and that kind of like got into my skin. It got under my skin, So I was like, man, what am I doing wrong? So I in August of 2020, I decided to basically retire. I burned my bridges, like a lot of people say. I burned my bridges, and I became a full-time entrepreneur in August 2020. It's something that I never looked back on. And now here we are. We're six-figure earners. We're a Ruby in the company, and we're pushing for that diamond, right? So just to tell you a little bit about me, there's obviously a lot more stuff in the background that I will soon share with you guys. But that's just a quick rundown of my story. I just wanted more people to get in as well. So fantastic. We got 48 people. Keep sharing that link out. But for now, guys, we're going to get started. So hopefully you guys are ready. Get pen, paper. The presenter that we're going to present to you guys today is obviously you already know who he is. He is a double diamond in this company, going to triple diamond soon. You'll see. This man has helped me a lot in basically getting to know the products, getting to know the trainings, getting to know the system. And he's somebody that basically just stumbled upon network marketing kind of by accident. You know, he met Armand Puyol in one of these events, and he asked him if he could mentor him. And who better to mentor you than Armand Puyol, right? So basically, this person got mentored by the best of the best Yemen guru, and which pushed him all the way to become a double diamond here today. He's from Ghana, but he has a beautiful, beautiful penthouse out in Maryland. He drives amazing vehicles. You know, I don't know what he's going to get next. I don't know what he can top the Bentley, but we'll see, right? So, my friends, let's give a big shout out, some emojis here in the chat room for Mr. Double Diamond Albert Geike. Here we go.